So I own a lot of instruments. Like a lot of instruments. I don't own a bass. Let's fix that. See, I've wanted to own a bass guitar for years, but I've just never really needed one. And when you don't need something, it's kind of hard to justify buying. So the item needs to either be cheap enough, or you need to have enough money where it doesn't really matter anymore. Thankfully now, as a full-time YouTuber, I'm making so much money. It's because it's cheap. So I ordered the cheapest bass on the internet. This is the Glary 4-string bass. I got it for $62. And then a day later, I realized it didn't have a bass amp, so I ordered the Glary bass amp for $30 whole. So I went from no bass to bass for under $100. Start with the bass. Here it is. Leave them. Here's the big reveal. I'm gonna break this dang thing. And it was the white one. There was a non-white colored bass, but it was a little bit more expensive, and we can't be having that on this channel.
I'm not a cheapskate. I just don't have $25.
Comes with a bag and a strap and cords. Bass. All right. Looks like a bass guitar. So here she is, the Glary 4-string bass. Glary is a weird name for a company, just kind of in general. Glary, but. So first things first, there's like a protective film on this pick guard here. I want to take that off because it's kind of bubbling a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but that kind of thing I don't like. I don't know, it just kind of annoys me. So let's see if I can take that off. Oh, yeah, here we go. Kind of thing my dad would just leave on, and it would bug me. You don't have to leave these on. We're not gonna get it perfectly, but you know, pop right off. Popped right on. Knobs are knobbing. So we're gonna take a second and look it over here. It's actually kind of pretty. I do have to resist the urge to just start painting this thing. Make it to the end of the video and maybe I'll have graffitied all over it. Here's kind of what we're looking like all the way across the board. Whee! And this is what the back looks like. Whee! Now we're not gonna get too much further unless I have a way to hold this thing, so let me grab the strap. Strap time.
The third dimension.
I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, this is not going to be a very comfortable strap. Now, I am happy to say that they sent me a full-sized bass, so, you know, this isn't like a kiddie one that's like tiny for some reason. Not that I was worried, but. All right, not gonna do them much good unless we got an amp to put it in. Look at cute little guy. I'm not expecting much from the old Glary amplifier, but you know, it's 30 bucks. We'll see if it works. I could take these little screws off, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do that later. Glary amp. Oh yeah, and there's a bag. I bet it works. Did it give me anything in it though? Oh, nothing in the pocket. Quick aside here, while filming this, I actually moved towns, and in doing so, I had to use this flimsy case to actually bring it with me, and I was so nervous that I was going to break the guitar. Like seriously, this case is terrible. So what if you actually want to protect your instrument? Enter the Gator Transit case. Now this is kind of a soft case, but it's protected like a hard case. Inside, remove my bass guitar here for a second. It has a great 3-point protection system in it. One here for the headstock, one for the top and one for the bottom, as well as this great soft lining. So I know that my extremely priceless bass guitar is protected when I need to travel with it. If that already weren't enough, it has a bunch of storage options in it. The top section unzips to give you space for whatever accessories you want, like some bass guitar strings. And there's 2 more zippers on the bottom. One that has a fantastic soft lining in it. That would be a perfect place to put something like your cell phone when you're traveling. The bottom section, which is perfect for like books or maybe underwear or something, because with the seatbelt system, you can actually clip it to whatever level you need it to be, and you know you're gonna still have space for all of your stuff. And truly, I think best of all, it's got padded backpack straps. I don't know what to tell you, but I've never been more ready to go to the gig. So if you actually care about the safety of your instrument, head to sweetwater.com where you can check out the Gator Transit bass case or the other great Gator Transit cases that are there. Let's go play around with this bass a little bit more. I'm gonna go burn this. It does come with a cord. Hex screw, cord, baby hex screw. It's like they know you're gonna buy this thing and then just take all the parts apart. See if this blows up when I turn it on. Did it work? Yay! That's not good. Oh, wait. Nah, it's still rattling. Why are you rattling? Oh, gosh. Oh, no. First impressions of the bass? This thing rattles, man. Like not good. It's rattling like crazy. Oh man, I was hoping it was like maybe this little thing they put on it right here. I don't think so though. I think it's just the old bass not being good. All right, let's tune it. And we're gonna also hope that that's the amp and not the guitar doing that sound. If it's the guitar, probably gonna send it back. All right, let's tune. It's so bad. That amp is so bad. Why, Glary? How am I supposed to feel about your guitar if your amp sucks this hard? Sounds pretty good when you're not using the low end. It's not like a weird grunge effect to it, but. Listen how bad that hum is. Oh my gosh. All right. All right, we're gonna try something else here. Let's try with a different chord. Lots of chords. So here's the good news. Playing it without the amp, it actually sounds pretty okay. That's fine. That sounds fine. Now we just need to get the electronics figured out. Here's one of my chords, probably another cheapo Amazon thing, but I have tested them before and they have worked. Come on, baby, work. Still a lot of feedback. All right, bass amp review. You can use this thing real quiet and it will work to sort of amplify your sound. But the moment you turn it up to a volume to where you can actually kind of hear it. Oh God, there's just a wicked vibration in there. Zzz, and it's just bad. So yeah, don't buy the amp. Good news, I plugged this into my mixing board and it does actually sound really good. So let's dive deeper into that a little bit.
Bigfoot. Endangered mystery.
Hi. All right, it's like forever from when I last recorded. I bought a new bass amp. Actually test it with something proper. A lot of this is probably going to be cut out of the video. I just wanted to make sure I had it in case I needed it. I'm using this. So here's the bass amp I bought. Gel packs and everything. And I bought it because I was really mad. I was kind of frustrated at that first video because I couldn't tell whether it was the bass or the amp. So we're going to try it with a proper bass amp so we can know for sure whether or not the bass guitar actually can play. That's fancy. Didn't know you could do that. We'll get back on there.
A few moments later.
We are officially plugged into a real amp. Let's see how it sounds. Ooh, that's a nice start. So far, I'm really happy with this thing, man. Ooh, here's with the other pickup. These are a little hotter. Better. When this little guy down here is turned clockwise all the way, I'm getting a little bit of a hiss out of the amp, which I'm assuming is coming from the bass guitar. When I turn it counterclockwise all the way, that hiss is gone. And I get that nice mellow low tone. When you're going for that loud punchy tone, when it's all the way clockwise, you're going to be dealing with this hiss. But the good news is it's really slight. And as long as you're not maxed out on the bass guitar's volume, it's a lot better. But the moment I go all the way up on the bass, now I get that hiss again. You can still get that loud volume without the hiss that's coming from the guitar, as long as the guitar volume isn't too high up. But if you turn both up, you get a lot of hiss. So what are the takeaways? First of all, don't buy that crummy amp. That first amp stunk. It turns out if you're gonna spend a little bit of money, it's probably better to buy a good amp and a cheapo bass guitar than the other way around. Because I'm pretty sure that any bass guitar I would have put on that amp would have sounded terrible. And you know what? For $66 that I paid for this dang thing, it's all I need. I'm not a professional bassist going out to gig, and I'm not really one to super care about the tone of the instrument. It actually works and plays pretty dang good. These are the strings that came on it. I did buy other strings, but I don't honestly even feel the need to put them on right now. So I guess I'd recommend the cheapo glary bass guitar. If you don't own a bass and you want to just kind of putz around or maybe just learn on your own, this thing's gonna be great. At least my copy of it is. Just know that one of the pickups has like a tiny bit of feedback, just use the other one. Learn on this thing, and then once you've proved to yourself that you're actually gonna stick with it, then you can go buy 6 bass guitars like every other good bassist out there. I'd like to thank Sweetwater and Gator for sponsoring this video. I would also like to thank my patron of the arts. These guys are the ones that make videos like this possible. Head to my Patreon if you wanna see bonus behind the scenes stuff and get your name on the board. I've got some learning to do.
Bring the camera
sir. My Smarties. Yep, you don't stop my Smarties.
Thank you. Also, just keep in mind that this little flimsy bag probably ain't gonna do it for you if you need to actually move and travel and do something, so get a better case.
And then, like, I could just keep the guitar on display when you die.
Wow, that...
Memorial.